fear of pirates provided a reason or excuse for the Romans to take a decision that would set the scene for big political changes that would undermine their democracy and herald one-man rule. But the threat could always be manipulated to justify military action. The war on pirates was a bit like the war on terror. And in 67 BC, the Roman people voted almost unlimited powers to one man to clear the sea of pirates. That man was Pompey. Pompey the Great, as he was known, got rid of the pirates in just 3 months, and then turned his firepower onto some fabulously wealthy Eastern kings, returning to Rome with a bang, a spectacular 2-day parade, and a massive carnival.
We'll call this video satire, for all intensive purposes. I find it very interesting, this Roman government that was ruling over the people basically just did what they wanted to do, but then distracted all the citizens with a good time. They would make these threats out to be whatever, and it was way easier to make threats out to be whatever than it is at this present time in history, because they didn't have TV. No one could communicate faster than the government. So they didn't have modern day technology to stop them from manipulating information like they do now. So they destroyed all of these pirates on the sea that they didn't like. Anyone that opposed the Roman officials, they just destroyed them, wiped them out, and then gave the citizens a big party, a big celebration, not knowing that they were literally celebrating killing the people who were defending the planet. I'm gonna just use my imagination here and pretend that I lived a life as one of those pirates. And in this make-believe life, I did everything I could with a whole slew of other people to fight off Rome and what they stood for and what they were doing, conquering the planet. And they did not like us at all. And that's all they made us out to be, was pirates. They blended us in with the people who were out there just trying to make a dollar, just trying to survive. They blended us in with those people, just made it out like we needed to be eliminated. We were just terrorists. When what was really going on was they were conquering the planet and making everyone use this money and adopt their way of life. And we didn't want to adopt their way of life. We were forced. Everyone was being forced to do things their way. They were conquering everyone and saying this was the way we had to do shit from now on, wherever they conquered. Over and over again, they were just conquering everyone. And they were rewriting their history. They were going back and rewriting history as they were conquering these places. Satire, this is make-believe, okay? Honestly, you can go back and read where all these people said that they would come in and conquer and then rewrite their history. They would write themselves into the history of the people that were already existing to make it seem like they were there the whole time.